Hi guys, and welcome to another live here on my Instagram channel. It's been a while since I've actually been on, so I hope everybody is doing well. Just waiting to see who gets notified, who comes on. Hi guys, how's everybody? Just waiting for the whole gang to come on. Hi everybody. It's been a while, hasn't it? Enchanted Princess, you're so sweet. Thank you so much. I'm just reading. People are like, what happened to Ray? Where did he go? I know. You know, I'm trying to join Parlor. Lena, I don't know what happened. I had joined it a lot of months ago, and then I did some reason, and I don't know why, but I accidentally deleted it. I'm trying to rejoin it, but it's not allowing me to join it again. So I don't know. I submitted a ticket to it, but I also downloaded Rumble, which is another platform like YouTube. So I'm also on that. But of course, I'm never going to leave YouTube unless they would delete my channel, whatnot. But I'm just so happy and so grateful to still have you guys here in my Rays of Light. I'm sorry that I did go away. I needed a spiritual maintenance and spiritual break with whatever you know what's going on in the world right now. It's super intense, and I'm not immune to it. I think everybody is feeling it as a collective. So but I'm back. This is my kind of I'm back video. It's for the month of November. I'm still just going to do like 1 or 2 videos a week on my channel. If you haven't checked out some of the videos that I have posted, I dropped the Spooktacular Gala video where you actually see me doing gallery readings to audience members for the very first time. I had a spectacular event that took place on Halloween, and it was just amazing. I also did a video on that as well. So I'm just reading the comments here. I know a lot of you have a lot of the political stuff. I'm not going to be talking a lot about that tonight on here. I don't want to go into that. That's why I have Patreon for. But I will say this, that a lot of the questions that you guys are having about like vaccines and things like that, those are things that are going to be in my 2021 predictions. So that video will be here. Yeah, I am going to do some readings tonight. I got my tarot cards. Oops, my tarot cards. I got that. So I'll be doing that. But a lot of transits, yes, Cinnamon Toast, a lot of transits, a lot of things going on. I have my Invisalign off, but you can see my teeth. I don't know. I don't have the best light right now because this was impromptu. Just wanted to do it. See, they're a lot straighter, a lot better. My underbite is corrected, whatnot. So I took them off so I could enjoy my cup of coffee. So I'm a big coffee lover. I love coffee so much. So excuse me while I sip my coffee. But I wanted to show you the coffee here that I brought. Okay, so Invisalign, it does hurt in the very beginning. I have, these are refinement trays that I'm on, and there's actually like 26 of them, but I had 35 original Invisalign. So it's been a year, believe it or not. Time passes by quickly. My teeth are pretty much getting better. So on one of my trips, I stopped at a Starbucks that was kind of like bougie, I guess. And they had a lot more variety. And I saw this. It is the Guatemala Blend. So if you haven't had that, I brought it here so that you could see it. This, let me tell you, is the ish. It is that one. It is Guatemala Antigua. It has cocoa and subtle spice. So you're getting the best of both worlds. Medium roast. This is not sponsored by Starbucks. I'm not really promoting them, but I'm just promoting the brand. I'm just kidding. But no, really, I love the coffee. I love the blend. So what I do is I have a Keurig, but if you buy those K-pods, those pods are very, very expensive. Well, this Starbucks actually grind it at no charge, the coffee beans, because these came in as actual coffee beans. They ground them for me, and then they put it back in the bag. And so what I do is I buy these reusable or recyclable K-pods. And then I just, scoop some of that coffee into there and then put it, just like a regular K-pod that you would be using, I think, or K-cups. I call them K-pods, K-cups, whatever it is. But yeah, it's delicious. It is delicious. And of course, I use sucralose because I don't use regular sugar in my coffee since I, am just worried about catching diabetes again. So like, it's like a lifestyle change. And that's what I've been. Oh, the pan dulce, Doña Marisa? No, ma'am. Like I said, lifestyle changes. Yeah, I've been also on a Whole30 diet, so that helps a lot. So yeah, it's like, and I've been on the Whole30 diet. It's like a lot of meat and vegetables, but a lot more vegetables like cauliflower and just healthy way of eating. So I'm not going back to what I used to. And actually the Whole30 diet has worked for me very well in helping my metabolism and losing weight. As you can see, I probably do look a little thinner. I'm still a work in progress. And people, I think, that are tuning in think that weight loss is just like instant, but it's not instant. It's, thank you, Marilyn. You're turning into a hunk, she says. It is not, and my thyroid's good, my blood sugar's good, like I'm not diabetic at all, but it's a lifestyle change. And I'm doing cardio, like 4 miles on my bike every, like 4 times a week. So I've been doing that for the last 2 to 3 months, but it is a process. I think that it's dangerous to lose weight so quickly. Like, a lot of people drop 30 or 40 pounds in 2 months. I think that's kind of, it's good for if you can do that, but it's not ultimately good for your body. It should be a gradual process, and that's what it's been for me. So yeah, it's going to a more organic kind of veggie, still some meat because I'm a meat eater. That's never going to change. But I do love my veggies like broccoli, cauliflower rice, carrots, and stuff like that. So if you are looking for a diet that eliminates dairy, or eliminates sugar, do the Whole30 diet. You will see the results. And I do stand behind it because I've been on it for 2 months already. Keto does work. It's funny because if you follow me on Instagram, I lost a lot of followers on Instagram as well for being so vocal. Talking about this unity that we're supposed to be having, right? I'm being sarcastic here, but what it is, but I don't care. But anyways, I'm just having a little chit chat session with you guys. So I posted last night a keto cheesecake that I made. I had one of those moments where I was like, I want to make a cheesecake, but let me tell you, today I felt horrible. Like I haven't had dairy in about 2 months because everything that I've been eating is like non-dairy. So putting in dairy yesterday, I could tell like it was horrible. Like I used the Philadelphia cream cheese and stuff. It was good. I mean, it tasted good, right? When you're consuming it, but it's horrible afterwards. Cause then you start feeling like, I started feeling like on my stomach, like cramps and like, I don't know, like I could think I'm allergic to dairy. Like it's not, it doesn't agree with me. But I also noticed inflammation went down completely. So again, Whole30 recipes. And what I do is I use Pinterest and go on Pinterest. So yeah, somebody says dairy after not having it is brutal. Yeah, it really is. And so what I'm doing is taking probiotics to offset that. But yeah, I don't drink milk unless it's like in a keto recipe or something, where it's, or like a baked good. But everything that I eat is like, eggs? Are you serious? Tammy B says eggs for me. Oh my God, I love eggs. We're having a conversation about eggs, right? No, I didn't have the poops or the gas. I just had like a lot of upset stomach from the dairy. So yeah, I'm just being mindful of that. Like dairy is, honestly, I will say this is not intended really for human consumption. But I mean, you can, but I don't want to sound like I'm turned vegan or promoting that, but it really is not meant for humans, even though we use it. I mean, we can still, consume it, but it's not good for the body. I love seafood completely. I'm not allergic, thank God, because shrimp, honey, let me tell you, some shrimp, some gumbo, some jambalaya, I could eat that. And there are recipes on the Whole30 that are that incorporate that. So, and I actually have done it. I think it's funny because people have been looking at my Instagram and they've been saying, Ray, you should be having a psychic cooking show because as apparently I've become some kind of chef on Instagram. I'm still psychic, but I guess I love cooking. Maybe I was a chef in a past life. People have been saying that, and I can see it because my love of food goes deep and the calories go deeper. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, I like yogurt. I can eat that Greek, what is it, the Greek yogurt? But for me, it's nasty. Like I said, the Greek yogurt has no sugar. It has no flavor. It's ugh. So what I do is I buy raspberries and I'll put that on it. But again, I haven't had that in like 2 months. So last night was the first time. And yeah, crazy. Dr. Jeffrey McDonald, 1970s, is guilty or innocent, accused of killing his wife and children. I honestly feel like there's guilt. Okay, and I'm just going to say it. Let's see, your food photos. Those of you that have looked at my food photos, you know. I mean, Greek food is good, but Greek yogurt, I can't. You had caldo de res. Ooh, that sounds good. That's, what is it, beef stew? Markets. Oh, and for those of you that have been missing me, I mean, I'm still here. I'm still present. I just took a hiatus. You have to understand this whole election, this whole process it is something still because it hasn't been done. It's affecting everybody, the nation. And I know I wasn't going to talk about it, but the nation is divided. People are hurting. People are angry. People are upset. And I love you guys too. And it's just, yeah, it's just been horrible for everybody. Everybody's feeling it in every single direction. The collective consciousness is feeling it. And even though people that support Biden and Harris that are happy about their, their situation, I'm not going to say anything else about it. Even they are feeling the tension and it's like everybody, it's like you're kind of like on pins and needles right now. If you're living here in the USA, that is kind of like how we are feeling about everything. But regardless of the thing, that's going on, I had to step away from the madness. I still was like, I'm still active on Instagram, but I had to step away from the vile energy, that was here on the YouTube world. It was all very intense, and of course, when you are someone like myself that's very public, a celebrity psychic, right? Even though I don't have my own show on TV, but this is like my own Hollywood thing, people are going to crucify you for what you say, because they believe that you should be 100% accurate, right? All the time. The fact of the matter is that no one is 100% accurate, and free will changes any outcome, whatnot. But yeah, stay tuned to the predictions that I have coming out next week. I have not given up hope in my own beliefs and what I believe will happen to happen. And I encourage all of you out there to not give up hope on, whatever the outcome is. But it doesn't matter regardless. It doesn't matter. The one thing that I've always tried to have created here on my YouTube channel is unity, and a loving place for everyone. So as I do ease back and get back into celebrity readings, historical figures, and all that stuff, just know that I'm doing it from a place of love, unconditional for you guys. Somebody says, will you ever go into the Bible of what's true and what's not? I don't want to cover that. For me, this is the biggest lesson for me as a medium here on my channel, I would say was, I won't call it a mistake, but was being very vocal about my political beliefs. For me, it was a lesson learned, and you kind of have to separate the two from your work, because a lot of people can get easily offended. It is a trigger. So regardless, like, I'm never going to change who I am. I'm going to still be outspoken regardless, but there is a time and a place for it. That's why I have Patreon. That forum, I am very political. I share all of my insights, but it's not just about politics. I do development psychic videos, spiritual medium development videos, witchy things that, it's like spells and things that people want to know. So it's a different forum that I've created. but this whole political thing for me was a lesson. And the same thing with what you asked about the religion. I don't want to go that route with my channel, so I'm going to go back to what I do best, which is celebrity stuff, right? Psychic stuff here on my channel. So yeah, somebody somebody's like, ooh, give us the Bible tea on Patreon. Yeah, I will. Just let me know, like, send me a DM in Patreon. You guys know what's up, and just tell me what you want to know about whatever. Sue says, I literally had a dream people came after you for your views. I'm happy you're on Patreon to free up your YouTube. I live in Texas, and I'm very proud to say that I'm a Texan, because in the city that I live in, and the people, where I live in, I think we are very privileged to not have the violence that's going on in the major cities that are happening in the USA. It's horrible. The things that are going on, I see it, and I've seen what's happened to Trump supporters. I've seen what's happened to Biden supporters, and vice versa, and it makes me sad. And I have a best friend that's like a little sister to me. She's 21 or so, and we had this conversation the other day. They're like my second family from California, and I told her, you need to disconnect from the media. It's not healthy at all for anyone, especially when you start seeing these videos of people getting hit in the head and knocked out unconsciously, right? Or because you're holding a flag from someone that you support, it's being like, taken out of you. And this is like an elderly person, right? Where is the respect from? I don't care who you are. I think this generation that we're living in right now, the young generation, I don't consider myself young because I'm hitting 40 soon. So I'm talking about like people in their 20s, like 20 to 25 or 19 to 25. These group of kids are punks. They really are. Not all of them, but the majority of them, they have no respect. You're so sweet, Ice. Says 40 looking 30. They have no respect for our older people, right? Our mature people. It's sad. I was raised to have very much respect for our elders, despite if I don't agree with something, I would never go and physically attack someone. So I don't understand that thing that's going on right now. It's a whole different generation. And I feel like, again, this is like a psych ops in so many ways. And again, I don't want to talk about it, but what's going on, what we're seeing, and I've said it on Patreon, is a psych operation. It is propaganda, and it's brainwashing people, and it affected me, it affected you, it affected everybody. But I know that if my grandmother was alive right now, all of my grandparents are dead. I mean, I would never want my grandma to be harassed and hit, right? And there was another video of a woman with a child, and the child was hit. So again, like, I'm just looking at this, and it tears my heart, to see it. And as an empath, because I am an empath as well, empaths, we have a lot of triggers, and that's why I had to disconnect from YouTube for the last 2 weeks. Yeah, I've dropped videos here and there, I've posted things, but it's not the same as like reading comments. It's not the same, and the comments don't really bother me. I do delete a lot of foolery and fuckery, whatever you want to say it, excuse my language, but I do delete a lot of that because I don't have time to read it. I don't want to read it. I have a lot of controls set up on my YouTube. People don't even know, but like people that leave me nasty, ugly comments, I have filters that those words are filtered out, and their comments get basically blocked. I don't know if people can see them, but I can't see them. And I do that to protect my own energy, because yeah, my energy does seem low. Yeah, it's like, I'm still recovering from everything. It's been like a whirlwind. The last 2 weeks I had photo shoot, had the event. And the one thing with the event that I will say, my next event will be in Houston, Texas. Hopefully a lot of you can come out next year, well, 2021. I'll hire an event planner. I'm not doing it myself. This event, I was the event planner. I was the host. I basically did everything that an event planner would do. And it was horrible, because even though it was a success and it was beautiful, for me, I say it's horrible because it's a lot of details that go in. And if you're a perfectionist like I am, or strive to be, you don't want anything to go bad or go wrong at all. So yeah, but I feel like the world is changing. I will say this tonight. The vaccine, I feel like it will be mandatory in some cases. And excuse me, what I'm talking about was like, if you work in a hospital, right, or you work in a school district, or you work in the airline industry, we're going to see that vaccine go through. How safe is it? Because I know that Project Warp Speed, a lot of people are saying, would you take it and whatnot? But I kind of feel like I wouldn't take it myself. But again, I'm not discouraging anyone that is pro-vaccine to not take it. I personally will not take it. That's just me. Okay, so I want to be very clear on that. I'm not promoting if you are for vaccines not to go get it, by all means. But I don't feel like it has enough time. I feel like I would feel more comfortable after 6 months, after some, if there's a group of volunteers and they want to get it, and after 6 months, they are interviewed and they come on TV and tell us their side effects and stuff, then I think I would be a little bit more comfortable. But knowing what I know, and the things that I've seen, I won't get it. And that's the problem I think that a lot of us are facing with this COVID situation, because the honest reality of it is that, if you catch it, everybody's immune system is different. Everybody's blood type is different. These are things that I said that scientists came out. I had predicted this a long time ago. I said people with blood type O would be less susceptible to getting it and dying. People with blood types A and blood types AB, they would fall into that category of actually having more serious complications from the virus. So again, all of that was validated. It was confirmed. My predictions were correct in that respect. But when it comes to the actual vaccine, it will be mandatory eventually for certain places, certain people. But I honestly think we will have a choice, certain things, right? But again, the whole thing that I hope to, and again, will be revealing more of this. It's like, my whole thing is like, I don't want to live in a world where we freak out for every little virus that's coming out, right? Like, this 2020 was much of an eye opener, because again, we're seeing that the world is freaking out over a virus, and we can't do that. We just can't. So it's very, very important, not to live in a world where your freedom is stripped from you, because once they take that freedom from you, and you can no longer, you know, have a say about your vaccine and stuff. Yeah, fear is a sickness. What else are they going to take from you? I don't want to live in a world where I can't go out and breathe air without having to wear a mask. But the reality is that right now we have to, right? And so it's a very sad reality that we're living in. But at the same time, I do feel like once the population has this vaccine, and it has been some time, and it's been tested, there will come a point where the COVID it will never go away 100%. Okay, I want to be clear. It's like any virus. It's going to always be there, but just like the Ebola virus, and I'm bringing that up because that's a very deadly virus, not because I'm trying to be racist or some crap like that, but like the Ebola virus, or like, what was the other virus? The SARS virus. It's very similar. They come and then they go, right? You see like these entire populations being decimated by it, and then it goes dormant, and then years later it comes back. So the same thing with any other virus is going to happen. Having the knowledge and the expertise and the doctors, or what we call the science behind it, is good, but even they don't know everything about these viruses, right? And so we learn as we go, but you can't live in a fear of mentality, because that strips you in so many ways of humanity, and it causes the economy to suffer. It causes people to lose jobs, right? So again, it's just like a ripple effect. So that's why I'm so passionate about what I believe in, because I don't want to live in that kind of world. It's not comfortable breathing through a mask, right? But of course we have to do it. Yeah, and then let me see here. I'm just reading the comments because I'm just going on and on and on. Yeah, a lot of the governors, you're going to see a lot of shutdowns, lockdowns are already happening. It's going to continue. That I will tell you. I see more lockdowns um, under a Biden-Harris administration. I do see, and when I say this, I want to be clear. I'm not saying that they are going to take office in January of 2020. But what I'm saying is that I've seen two different visions, which I will share everything about that next week in the video that's coming up. But the vision that I saw with them, there would be laws and lockdowns and stuff like that. So a lockdown, regardless, even if we stay under a Trump administration, there's still going to be lockdowns, and they're not coming from the government or the presidency or the administration, but rather from the governors, from the state governors and governments. Hoarding toilet paper. Oh my God. Don't even get me started. This coffee is the bomb. I'm telling you. Starbucks, the Guatemala Blend. If you know, that, yeah, one sip of it. It's like having cocoa with coffee, right? But then my other favorite is Seattle Blend. What is it? Seattle Blend. It's a Seattle one. It comes in like in a red bag. Correct me. I don't know what the name of it is. It's Seattle something. That one. And then I like the blonde roast for Starbucks. I love the blonde roast. So good. So smooth. Jillian Benz, your face when you thought about toilet paper short. Oh my God. Like, people go crazy. They start hoarding toilet paper, soaps. Like, you couldn't find bar soaps during the first shutdown, right, that we had this year in April and May. You couldn't find even meats, like eggs, like basic necessities. Seattle's best. Yeah, that's the one. It's crazy. Crazy. Like, come on, like, we're never gonna be with that. Yeah, Michelle White Dove said 6 month lockdown. Christine K. Yeah, Michelle is one of my best friends. I really, really adore her. She's like my psychic mom in so many ways. I really look up towards her. So we're good friends, and I'm friends with her manager, who's amazing, the beautiful Shantae, who is Michelle's manager. I don't even have words to express. Like, she helped me during the 2017 hurricane when I lost everything. Yeah, so she's a great psychic to follow. She has her own Patreon and blog, and again, a lot of the stuff that she sees kind of lines up with what I see as well. So she is the real deal, I will tell you. So yeah, like, I see the future changing. The way that we vote, the voting system is going to be entirely different, which I'll be covering that next week as well. The voting system is entirely different. But like, for me, this whole, I'm going through like an ascension type of situation. So like, people are saying, Ray, you look like your energy is down, whatnot. It's not that it's down. It's just me trying to cope as an empath with all the energy that's going on in the world. And it's overwhelming, right? So I'm trying to raise my vibration as much as I can. Luckily, that I love coming to you guys and having some kiki moment here, chatting and having some tea time, right? And talking about all this. That kind of helps me go through all that. I want to make a big announcement as well. A lot of you have been asking me about Black Friday. I will be running my sale on Black Friday. So it usually, for Black Friday, I'm just going to give you a preview. It will be 50% off of everything in my shop. So if you ever wanted to, buy anything, get a reading, get a couple of gift some readings for people, this is going to be the time to do so on Black Friday. But I probably will be running the sale just 2 days. It'll probably start on Thanksgiving and Black Friday, right? But I will say this, because a lot of people are not aware of it. Whenever my Black Friday sales happen, it is insane, the amount of volumes that I get of readings, right? So if you do purchase it through Black Friday, just keep in mind, it may be longer than 5 to 8 weeks, but I am not a machine. I don't have, some other psychic reader helping me do my readings. It's just me. and I take my time on them because I do want to make sure that the readings are thorough and they're not just like one sentence. Even though that's like some Drusilla's out there, I saw that, leaving false things about my readings and how I do them. So anyways, it's like, Doña Marisa says, can you help us get a house half off too? Can you help me get a house half off? Like, that's what I want. So yeah, if you get a reading, just be patient. Know that I will reach out to you, but it's like a whole ballpark. I will be putting like a cap. So like the first 100 people that use the coupon code or whatever, that's how I did it last year. That will be it. And then depending if I fulfill that, 100 orders, right? Then I will do a coupon code for an additional 100, depending. So like I can have up to like maybe 200, 300 clients, depending. It's crazy. Let me leave my website here for those of you that want to know. And also, if you have not yet, and you're tuning into this live and you have not subscribed to my website, subscribe to my website. Now remember, I do not send you a DM. I will not message you telling you I'll give you a free reading and blah, blah, blah. A lot of scammers are doing that out there. It's not me. And you will know if you follow me also. Let me put my Instagram. I want you guys that have Instagram that have unfollowed me to follow me again. Just kidding. For those of you that have not followed me, follow me. Psychic Medium Ray. Okay. So I just want to, say that I'm still the same Ray. I haven't changed despite my political views and the things that I do. I'm still the same person, right? But hi, Loretta. Just love her. She's like my sister. She's amazing. She is an amazing photographer who did Tyra Banks photos. Okay. So, yeah, just, I love it. Thank you guys. That means so much coming from all of you, saying proud of you for speaking your truth. Unfortunately, sometimes you can't be very vocal. What happens to that? Did you find out? Oh, I know who my imposter is. I have tons of them, but there's two specific. I'm telling you, this coffee, people, this coffee. I love you guys. So I'm so glad that I actually, hi, Brittany. Brittany was in my event. She's a fellow Texan. So it's just wonderful to convene here and have this moment with you guys. And just tell you like what's been going on with me. So let's see, I got my hair done today. I went to a more buttery blonde than the platinum. I'm going to be laying off the platinum because A, it does damage to your hair. 2, and I know people are going to be savage and be like, what hair? But I got hair, people. But yeah, platinum is too messy to really keep nice, looking nice. Because once the roots come out, honey, you start looking two-toned. So yeah. So I'm going for a new look. I didn't style my hair tonight. I didn't put makeup on. I just was like, I'm not doing that. I'm not feeling that. I'm just going to be my version, stripped down, raw, and come to you guys and talk to you guys and see what you're doing. Ice says, what is your dream house? My dream house would be surrounded by woods or trees. A lot of I'm a big tree person. I'm a tree hugger. I love trees. I love nature. Trees for me, they bring life to me, like shade and the trees, right? Oh, thank you, Katrina Totem. She's so sweet. I will subscribe to you on Instagram. So yeah, but my ideal house would be something that's not 2 stories. I'm not bougie like that. I would never, even if I was a millionaire or I had a show and I came into money, I would never buy a mansion. I don't understand the concept of you and a partner or you and maybe 2 people wanting to have this huge mansion and you put on this air, this lifestyle that's so extravagant that it's just crazy to me. It's like, A, you know how much your bills are going to be per month having a house that big? B, who's going to clean your home, right? Because I know that I'm not going to clean 3 stories, right? And 17 rooms, like crazy. So I think like I would like a house with maybe 1,000, 900 to maybe, I'm not even like familiar with all the square footage, but maybe like 1,000, 1,500 square foot. I think that's pretty good. I don't know. I'm kind of old school. So like I would just want a basic laid out house that has maybe 4 bedrooms, an office, right? An office suite, like a library, with an office suite, and a pool. That would be exactly what I would want. That would be my ideal version of a house. Nothing, and in the price range of 200,000, maybe 300,000, nothing more. So, who is your celebrity crush? I don't have one. Like, I mean, there's a lot of attractive people, but I don't really have one. But I will tell you, Maluma is not hard on the eyes, and he's from Colombia, and he's a Latin singer. If you haven't, um, let's see here. Cozy home, nice details. Yeah, and then rustic on the inside. Believe it or not, even though I seem bougie, I'm not. I like a rustic feel. A fireplace, a rustic feel, a lot of wood. So yeah, that would be my ideal house. Jeanette V. Hello, Ray. You like trees? You would love South Carolina. Absolutely. My best friend lives in North Carolina, in the Charlotte area, and I just love North Carolina. And I'm pretty sure I would love South Carolina, but I don't know. I see myself staying in Texas. Oh, it's just a backdrop. It's a real backdrop, but it's not a real roses. Somebody's asking about the background. Oh, you're from Asheville. I love Asheville. Whenever I look at the scenery and the trees and stuff like that, my friend Jennifer, she lives in North Carolina. I'm not going to say where for privacy reasons, but anyways, she has a huge property, and the back of her backyard is like basically to woods. Oh, and when it snows or when it gets really cold, it looks so magical. Kids, I had a vision long ago. This was like when I was little, and I'll never have kids. Do I want kids? I don't know. I don't know. I don't think so. If I would, it would be a cat. Cats, definitely. I love cats. I'm a cat person, but I love all creatures. Dogs too. I'm very down to earth, despite like my persona and how people see me in my photos. I've been on photo shoots recently, and I have my contacts on, I have my makeup done, and things like that. People think that I'm, this big celebrity, and I'm just like everybody else in the celebrity world, narcissistic. And I'm not, and I would never want to be that kind of person. So, would I get Botox? Of course. Would I have plastic surgery? I don't know, but I mean, I'm pretty happy with what God gave me, and I feel so blessed, even though I don't have much. For me, it's a lot what I do have and where I came from, where I come from, my roots and stuff. So it's all about staying humble. I would never allow myself to change into that person that a lot of people change, because once you achieve a certain celebrity status, you see a lot of people forgetting who they were. Like a lot of these celebs are carried into a world where people are micromanaging, or they're telling them, you need to lose weight, you need to look this way, if you want to get a job, you need to change this. And I'm like, honey, if you try to think that that's going to even fly with me, it's not going to work, because we will be butting heads. We will be going, at it. At the end of the day, I also don't want to have a show where, I would love to have a script, but it being authentic things that are being said, not scripted things that you see just to have ratings, right? Because I think a lot of the psychic medium shows that we see, it only shows you the hits. It doesn't show you the misses. It's more like they edit it to make it look good. And of course, it tugs at your emotional, heartstrings. But the ideal thing is that no medium is perfect, right? And so Carolina Pal says, I want a pig. Oh, I love pigs. They're so cute. Yeah, beauty is more than skin. skin deep, right? I think a lot of people have crushes, a lot of people have, desires and wishes. For me, it's just about keeping it simple. What's your take on Amy Allen from the Dead Files? I love Amy. I think she's really sweet. I think she's different than a lot of mediums, kind of like myself. And I feel like, again, it's kind of hard. I think a lot of people think that maybe she's fake in some reason, or for some some odd reason. But I will tell you that she's more of the truth than she would ever be fake, because again, spirit world is not just our loved ones. There's so many other beings and people that are around. So yeah, she's very quiet too, and she doesn't refer to herself as doing like readings. So she, again, she's very different. Yeah, Nick Alviada, he's really cool. I really like him. Yeah, I think she's like really real. And again, my friend Michelle White Dove. Love Sloan Bella. She is amazing. I watch her, even though a lot of people think that we, have this rivalry because we're two celeb psychics and whatnot. And I'm not like that. So, like, I adore Sloan, and I love that she's so outspoken. Let me see here. What's your take on Lil Kim? I love Lil Kim. I honestly think she's a sweetheart, sweet person. But I do feel like, people change and the world changes them. So it's like, people think that she had this surgery and, these surgeries, and she's changed and she's become, she's trying to be white or whatever, that she's not happy. But ultimately, this is our own body and our own mechanism. If she wants to do what she wants to do to her body, that's her, right? And who are we to judge her for what she wants to do? Instead, we have to, kind of like, embrace them and accept what are their own decisions. How does somebody else's body and what they want to do to it affect you, right? If you're not paying their bills and you're not in a relationship with them, right? How does that affect you? We're so caught up in a world right now where we're busybodies, worried about everybody else's business instead of, minding our own, right? And so, like, that's the whole thing. Like, if she wants to have plastic surgery, or anybody wants to have plastic surgery, go ahead and do it if it makes you happy. You have to do it for yourself. I don't feel in my heart of hearts that she did what she did to herself, to her image, because she wanted to please a man, right? Or make people love her. I just feel like she, maybe was going through something deep at the time, and she wanted to do what Michael Jackson did, what so many people do, right? A lot of these celebrities, they go through plastic surgeries. Some of them maybe, just one procedure. Some of them just go for a lot. But yeah, so many things. Let me see here. Yeah, if people want to do their boobs or want to do their butts, Brazilian lift, more power to you, right? I'm not one to stop you. It's just like, it's no different. Like, people look at that, and they say, well, you're being vain, and, God, it's not the way that God intended. But who's to say that God didn't create plastic surgery, right? And that God didn't create certain ways of being. So who are we to judge, people for their decisions? We're so critical about people and calling them plastic and calling them fake, but you don't know what they've gone through. Some of these people have gone through severe childhood abuse, trauma, and things. And so sometimes it's not even that. Sometimes it's past life issues where they recognize the soul has this moment and they're like, I didn't look like this in my past life, honey. Just like myself, I know when I'm at my last past life, I had blue eyes. I didn't have brown eyes. I have brown eyes here in this life, but that's why I use contacts, because I know when I look in the mirror that that's not the color of eyes that I was supposed to have. So it's like people sometimes have these epiphanies at the soul level, and that's why they do plastic surgery and whatnot. It's crazy. It's crazy. Do you watch 90 Day Fiancé? And what's your favorite couple? I do. Oh my God, favorite couple. Recent or past? Recent or past? In the past, it was Chantel. Oh my God, I'm loving the new show, Chantel. I love Chantel and Pedro. Oh my God, they are hilarious. But that was like the couple that I felt, and I think I read them. I did it like I did a reading on that season, and I said that they were like a power couple. I really, really like them. Chantel, oh my God, she's like reminds me of, I don't know, like a Barbie doll, but she's so like, sweet, but then she has this fiery side. And then I'm like, girl, I'm like wanting to shake her and be like, girl, wake up. Like, why did you throw water at somebody else's face, right? Because they were, loving your man, or flirting with him and whatnot. Oh, it's hilarious. The Darcy thingy and Tom, those were my two couples that I cringed all the time when I was watching it, because I was like, they do not belong together, and they both don't love themselves. So it's hilarious. So Michael and Angela, oh my God, I don't know, those two were Angela. Let's just say about her attitude and whatnot, like she's a no foolery type of person. The Sinjin, that one, and what's her name? I can't remember her name. The blonde hair lady that he's with, the one from India, right? And he was married, and apparently his family took her away from her. Crazy. But Brittany, oh my God, she's the one that I'm looking at with that guy from, what's his name? I can't remember his name, but you know who Brittany is, right? If you've been watching 90 Day Fiance. Oh my God, and she just drives me insane when I'm like, girl, what are you doing? Like, why? She is a hot mess. Like, she is screwing everything up, messing up everything. But at the same time, it's like, I'm asking myself, you do know that when you go to a Muslim country and your husband, or partner is Muslim, and you will become fiance and they want to get you married, that you're going to have to adapt to that custom, right? And they're going to want to change you in so many ways, because if you're living in that country, it would only make sense that you follow the rules, because again, the laws there are so different. You can't dress a certain way if you're a female. You can't, wear like, I don't know, you have to wear that, what is it? That, I can't remember that thing, that it's like a veil, but it's not. But yeah, Yarzan, yeah, that one. So it's crazy, but oh my God, like, I saw her, how she was dressed. There's nothing wrong how she was dressed. If she wasn't in that country, it would be fine. But I was like, girl, you're going to, like, people were looking at you and they were like talking, calling her sinful. And I was just dying laughing. I was laughing. I was like, girl, yeah. And there's nothing wrong. I love my Muslims. I love I love everybody. I have Arabian blood somewhere in my bloodline. Like, I'm a mutt. Like, I have so many different, ancestry DNA, like different bloodlines and ancestry, but I have some Middle East in me as well. Some people don't even know, but I have that, and I'm not ashamed of it. But yeah, Linda Imp's like a Muslim blog, but we're not. Yeah, we aren't like that. Yeah, some people are, I guess. Some people are not, but it's it's a show. It's scripted. A lot of it's fake, but I don't know. She just drives me insane when the hijab. Yeah, she drives me insane when I look at Brittany. I'm like, girl, what are you doing? You're ruining everything. And I feel like that is not gonna last. It wouldn't last. Sorry, there was a little fly, but yeah. It's very entertaining, to say the least. It's very, very entertaining. So let me go ahead and do a couple of readings here. If you want a reading, just say general and I'll do it. I'm going to pull like a card. You can donate to support my channel. That doesn't mean that you're going to get a reading, because again, I'm just going to do this for about 10 minutes and then I'm going to wrap it up. But yeah, I just wanted to come on here and kind of chat with you guys. So let me see who's going to get a reading. Okay, Cinnamon Toasty Toast. Cinnamon Toast Toast. That used to be my favorite cereal. What is it? Cinnamon Toast Crunch? Oh my God. Oops. Let me see. So Cinnamon Toast Toasty. Oh my God. All these general readings. Follow me on Instagram if you haven't, because they're doing something shady, removing my subscribers. And make sure after this video that if you go in one of my other videos that you are subscribed to my channel, because I lost subscribers here on my YouTube. I think their YouTube is doing something fishy for people, especially like myself, that have been very, very vocal. So yeah, let's see. Okay, Cinnamon Toasty. You have the Knight of Wands. So a lot of communication, your creativity, projects moving forward, and all that area. Let's see what else comes up for you. That's your Cinnamon Toasty Toasty. Oh, you have the Ten of Wands. So a Ten of Wands tells me, again, you're almost like completing a cycle in your life. This is for Cinnamon Toasty Toasty, right? You're completing a cycle, but it feels like you're carrying a lot of burdens and things. This could be worries, past issues that you're carrying on. And then again, I see a move with this card for you. So again, there is a move coming. This doesn't have to be like a moving from an apartment or home or location, but there is something in your life that's moving. So, and it's progression. You're moving forward. So what that tells me with the cards that you got, it's whatever happened to you in the past. Is what I feel like. It's you're moving forward, and you're not letting the past hold you back any longer. Okay, that's your Cinnamon Toasty Toasty. So thank you so much for that. Miles, you're a sweetheart. Thank you so much. Let me do a little reading for you. Thank you for your donation. And thank you for those of you. Oh my God, Christmas is coming up. Thanksgiving is next week. I don't even have a turkey. I'm not going to even do a turkey. I think I'm just going to do chicken and some stuffing. But I can't even have stuffing with this diet that I'm on. But I think one day won't hurt me. I'll just probably do some. Oh my God, somebody's eating pizza. Y'all are making me hungry. All the stuff that I cannot eat. Oh my God, these cards. This is insane. All the energy, all these cards fell. Oh my God, hold on. Hope I don't spill my coffee. Sorry, you're getting all my redness here on my face. Pigmentation here. All these cards fell, so I'm putting them back here and shuffling them again. Okay. Okay, Miles, let me do your reading. Chicken and stuffing, yeah, I'm weird like that. I don't like turkey. I don't know why. I don't like turkey meat. Unless it's turkey breast, I can eat it, but I don't care for turkey, especially the dark meat on turkey. I don't like it. Somebody's saying no turkeys, right? Save the turkeys. Go with chicken. Actually, I'm going to be making that recipe, the chicken masala, but Whole 30 version of it. Okay, Miles. So for you here, Seven of Pentacles. You're taking stock in your career, very focused on your finances. You have a lot of questions in case there's another shutdown, like how's this going to affect your work in that area of your life. But I see like you're saving money as well, or you're trying to. New opportunities coming like around springtime, summertime. Well, the Pentacles remind me kind of like spring, summertime, really summertime. So I feel like for you, around summertime next year, again, you will start seeing some new opportunities show up in your career area. Okay. And then again, we have here the Four of Cups. So you're not about to make any sudden moves. You're contemplating where you're at. This is not just about work. This is about your life in general, your personal life. And you're taking like a reassessment is what I kind of feel, kind of like at a standstill. But again, with this card here, we're looking at that. I feel like, again, you are someone that is very proud of your achievements in the past. And again, I just feel like you are in an area where you're going to be able to kind of enjoy life in the future. Right now, it's not that you're not enjoying it, but there's a lot of worries that are boggling your mind. So I hope that kind of helps you a little bit. Thank you so much. Oh, guys, y'all are so amazing. Thank you for the donations. It's been really slow. So the Shaylon Temple, let me do her. Yeah, Shaylon Temple. Okay, so let me do that. I'm wearing a tanzanite little pendant. I'm working a lot because that helps me with my third chakra. Lord knows that I need it, especially with this whole spiritual maintenance break that I took. Because trust me, I was going to be one of those people that was going to get ghetto and ratchet and start going off on people on Instagram, and I wasn't having a meltdown, but I had to control myself. I was like, Ray, that's not very becoming of you. So I was like, yeah, we ain't doing that. Okay, Shaylon Temple. Okay, girl, you have a lot of things going on. The death card came out. When the death card comes, this is an ending, right, of a cycle or an ending of a situation. Wherever you've been feeling stagnation in your life, a lot of concerns, with your love life, concerns maybe with your personal, with your family issues, things like that. I feel like there's something that in your life, in the waking life right now, in the present, that has been worrying you. It's coming to an end. Interestingly enough, I would say that this is around finances. I feel because the Ace of Pentacles, to me, tells me that your financial situation is going to be improving, and that whatever worries you have, you really shouldn't have, right? But it's like also not just about finances, just even though because it's Pentacles, it's every part of your life. It's like you mastering what you need to achieve in every single area of your life. You're very driven that way, very ambitious, but it's good. So I feel like if you've been looking at like a business or like your entrepreneur aspect of your life or going through with that, like it's going to get a lot better. And then we have this card here. So it's not like finding balance. For you, you've been feeling maybe a little unbalanced in certain areas of your life right now. And again, I feel like, again, it's going to be all about balance. And then again, planning with the Two of Wands. So traveling journeys for you this winter. This is, to me, represents the winter months, right? For whatever reason, when I look at it, for me, I feel like the period of December through February is going to be very important for you, even though the world may be going through certain areas of lockdown, whatnot. I do feel like there's planning that's going on a deeper level for you, journeys that you may be taking. So I hope that kind of helps you. Thank you so much for your donation again. Okay, let me take a sip of coffee here. And let me go down. Stacy 420, love and light. Thank you so much. Love you too. She says, love you, Ray. Chicken and stuffing. Oh my God. And gizzards. I know that sounds nasty, but I love to boil my gizzards with bell pepper and onion. Yeah, and some cumin seeds, and garlic. Yeah, and then that's what I put into the stuffing. I love gizzards that are boiled soft. I know that sounds gross. And I also love beef liver, but if it's soft and done well. But again, with this diet, I haven't had that in ages. So yeah. Okay, so for you, Stacy, I got the Two of Pentacles, right? So a lot of juggling, a lot of decision making when it comes towards, finances and decisions, just general decisions in your life. But I feel like ultimately money comes in and it comes in and it goes out. It's like a webbing, like the infinity. So it's like a cycle for you. It's ups and downs, but you are moving away from some situation in your life that I feel like is, it could be like a job in the new year, right? Or in the next couple of months, something that you're moving away to, away from. But interestingly enough, the Emperor came up. So there is definitely like a male energy that they're referring to. I don't know if this is a partner or a future partner, but it's something about your love life, right? And some authority figure in your life. And then I got the Death card again. So again, there is a situation. It's like moving away from the past or what you are currently experiencing, somebody that is on your mind or your heart, and then moving away from that. And then again, it feels like, so I kind of feel like this is saying that in the past, you may have had somebody in before, if you're with someone now, then that would make sense. But if you had somebody in the past, right, that you used to be in a relationship that has ended, this with the Knight, it's not a Knight, but it's like, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The 6, is it 6? Yeah, of Wands. This card right here, for me, it's like, to me, it could symbolize so many different things, messages that are coming in. But for me, it's like somebody romantic. This is for Stacy 420. So something is developing in your love life. I really feel like it. This is like someone that is very old school courting. It is like It feels fresh, it feels new, but he feels very bold, right? And I feel like this may be a person a little younger than you, or maybe they're just youthful in their spirit. But that's what I kind of feel like. Your love life is highlighted in this reading, and your finances. So I hope that helped you. Heather Everett, thank you so much. Let's see here. Heather Everett. We had 200 people tonight, 230 people on. Can you believe that? Right now we have 160. Oh my God, it makes me so happy to see my rays of light coming out and supporting, or people that were rays of light, right? That are just joining and just curious. I really, hope you can find it in your heart to look past all the last couple of months and things like that, and rejoin the club, right? The Fool card for you, Heather Everett. So again, this is talking about taking a risk. As you can see, there's the Fool card, and there's a cliff, and it's like he doesn't know what's coming. So for you, the future scares you in some ways, and maybe scared is not the right word, but it does unhinge you a little bit when you think about, like, you want to know, like, what is coming up for you in all areas. But it's talking about you taking a chance, not holding back, waiting to see an outcome, but taking a risk, right? Being a risk taker. And that's what I feel like it's so important for you to do. Ace of Pentacles. So this could be something more creative, like a business venture, career, maybe accepting something, doing something different, applying for a job that you want. And then we have here, let's see here, the Three of Pentacles. So for me, this is like you going through some kind of, working as a team, but also like learning, going through some kind of learning period, a training of some sort. I don't know if that will make sense to you. If not, hold on to it. Hi, Claudie Castley. And then the Two of Wands as well. Again, a lot of planning for the future, travels and stuff like that. Let's see here. Let me shuffle the cards one more time, see what last card I get for you. And then we have here for you, lastly, the Five of Wands. So I want you to be careful with picking and choosing your battles, right? With the Five of Wands, a lot of people, it's like drama around you. It doesn't mean that you're going to have that, but it's like it can represent like a lot of erratic energy around you, and you get pulled into that. This could be family situation. It could be friendships. So just be mindful that Spirit doesn't want you to focus on that energy or feed it, but rather move away from it, right? Because it doesn't serve you at all. So thank you so much for the donation. Sunflower Sister 2020. I'm sorry, 22. I love you and sunflowers. I love sunflowers and I love you too. It's interesting because I actually had a photo shoot in May around my birthday at this museum type of place that the backdrop was with artificial sunflowers. It was so pretty. And it's on my Instagram as well. So, wow, I have the card that popped out for you. The Three of Wands. This is like summertime of next year for me. But I also feel like the month of March of 2021 is going to be very important for you. This is about life journey, by planning, looking towards the future as well. But it's good. I feel like things that you're wanting, like maybe like looking into renting or owning a home, buying a home, something big of that nature for you. It's like you don't set your goals or your sight on low things. You set the bar very high. The things that you want to achieve, you have big things going on for you in the future. But right now, the energy I have is the Five of Cups. So it feels like you're going through some kind of loss. You feel like emotionally something is not right. Something could be bothering you. And if it's not happening now, it's something that could be future oriented to put your eye on. I feel like this again is talking about the next 3 months for you. Because again, that reminds me so much of the winter months. So I feel like this will be something like a relationship or like an emotional bond or feeling towards someone that is affecting you in some ways. Look, the Ten of Swords. So again, it doesn't feel good. The sword energy is the mental energy. It represents our thoughts, right? Our mind. It's air energy. So for you, it's like something is going on in the love life area, right? Or your relationship area. It doesn't have to be love. It could be personal relationships with family, right? Like your bonds that with family or people that you care about. Something doesn't feel right. Let me just pull another card here. Ace of Pentacles tells me that you'll overcome it, okay? So whatever you're going through, it's temporary. It's funny because I'm getting a lot of the same cards for a lot of you guys tonight. A lot of Pentacle energy. Let me see what other card I get for you. Let me just pull one more random card. Then I have here, look, Ten of Pentacles. So, yeah, again, I feel like everything's going to be good for you. You can let this, like whatever's going on in your personal life, affect you, or you can let it not affect you and know that the outcome is that's temporary, that situation, and you're moving towards bigger and better things. Like the Ace of Pentacles, honey, the Ten of Pentacles, like that, it to me tells me that happiness awaits you. Things are going to be better. So again, it's like what's happening now, Spirit doesn't want you to focus on that. Focus on the future because your future looks good, okay? So I hope that helps you. Phyllis Glenn. Oh, let me see here. I'm just going to read the comments like some of you left. All right, so let me get Phyllis Glenn here. My spiritual gifts. Okay, Phyllis Glenn, you feel like you are an intuitive. I'm getting clairaudient. So I feel like you hear things in your own thoughts, like your own voice, your inner voice. That gift will develop. They're telling me a grandmother was very gifted as well. She saw visions. So your dreams, pay attention to your dreams. A lot of revelations coming through your dreams. Past loved ones coming through your dreams as well. So for you, though, we have that, the Five of Pentacles. It feels like there's an opportunity that you could be walking away from, or like just be careful with your money, like your spending habits, right? They want you to be very careful with that, and also not necessarily walk away from or be so, what's the word I'm looking for? So eager to make a decision. Hasty is the word I'm looking for. Don't be hasty. You got the Two of Swords, so there's something that you're very indecisive of right now. I don't know, but it feels like this could be career related. It also feels like it could be about where you're living and that situation. The Queen of Pentacles tells me that there is a stronger, well, I won't say stronger, but an older female. This could be a mother figure that is alive, or an auntie, right? Or it could be like a sister, somebody that's a friend, right? A sister friend. Somebody that is very wise, has her, her stuff together, and she may be giving you some kind of moral support, kind of like a mentor, helping you in so many ways. You're going to be working hard the next couple of months, right? And I feel like you're very ambitious as well, and that's not a bad thing. You have a lot of goals for yourself. But for you, Spirit is telling you that there is some heartbreak coming up, right? With the Three of Pentacles, the Three of Swords. So again, something is happening in the next couple of months. I feel like this could be winter next year. And there could be like a relationship or some family or something that affects you, at the heart space in your emotions because of what is going on. So, just know that you will be overcome that. I feel like you will need to rely on friends, family, people that care about you, so that you kind of get past that situation. Carolina Powell, let me go ahead and pull a card for you. Thank you so much again for your donation. Okay. Four of Pentacles, right? I'm sorry, five. Is that five? Let me see. 1, 4. Yeah, 4. I'm very bad at that. Four of Pentacles, holding on to your money, not wanting to spend. Very wise to do that, I feel like, but you can. Knight of Swords, you're moving forward with things. Very fiery energy that you have, a very fiery energy. And then I get here the Ace of Wands. So a lot of communication, a lot of, this represents love life as well, Carolina. So, you have a lot of good things coming in that area. Look, That's your main goal, like your family is your main concern, or you have a lot of focus on your love life. Again, I feel like, again, this is like a good sign. Happiness awaits you in so many ways. But again, I feel like, again, there's this big momentum and shift for you through 2021 and 2022, where you're going through some deep transformations. And remember, I said that there are going to be some deep transformations, you letting go of the past, embracing the future. And I feel like there could be some rekindling of someone old coming into your life. And this doesn't have to be romantic. It could be a rekindling of a friendship that ended, even with a female. I don't know, but there is something interesting coming up for you over the next 2 years. And I keep hearing past meets the present. So again, very, very interesting. Misha Smith. Hey, girl. A general reading. Thank you so much, Misha, for your donation. Oops, some cards popped out for you, but unfortunately, there were too many, so let me reshuffle. Let me reshuffle. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Let me take a sip of my coffee. Queen of Pentacles, that's you. Money, Misha. So where you've been having struggles, I kept hearing mail, and I kept hearing money, and something that you're waiting to hear from. It's very interesting. Like there's something that you're waiting to hear from. This could be an application, something. There's something that's some news that's coming to you soon. Queen of Swords, you are somebody that they should not be messing with, right? Look, this is, let me hold this up. We got the Queen of Pentacles. We have two queens here. There's somebody in your midst that's a female that's messy, is what I'm getting. Because I feel like there could be like a clash with someone in your workspace. Something's going on. This could be a family member. There is something, Misha, going on with another female that I feel like could be competitive. And it's like one is focused on the good things and the other one is more focused like on attacking. I don't know. I kind of feel like, again, this could be, I don't feel like this is you because two queens came up. I don't feel like this is you. So I take that back. One of them is you. And I feel like you're the Queen of Pentacles. It's about your focus on money. There's somebody else that's opposing you, or doesn't like you. Like there's drama. Drama, be very careful with that. Then we have a Knight of Cups. So this could be a love situation. I don't know. It's funny, like somebody else's ex still like invested in that person. Because we have the Knight of Cups. Very interesting. The Knight of Cups is like romance. It's like talking about something very new, but the person is very very raw. Like they go after what they want. Look, and you feeling defensive, having to fight people off. So again, you got drama going on in your life, girlfriend. I don't know what's going on with you, but I feel like there's something coming up. And if it's not going on now, it's coming up. So just be aware. Look, the Strength card came up. So with the Strength card, it tells me that you're going to be fine, but you're going to have to really find the inner strength, your inner lioness, and fight, fight through this. Because again, I feel like there's this feeling, even though the Pentacles represents money, I feel like there's this feeling like you want to walk away from this. You want to end whatever is going on. And then again, look, Thieves, that card here, the Thieves. So people that are being dishonest, you're going to have to be very, very sure, or get a reading from someone. It doesn't have to be me, but whoever, it could be me. I don't know. If you have a question about people, I feel like you're going to need some clarity from a spiritual person, or consult your cards, because I feel like there's something coming up. There's very deceptive people around you. They're inauthentic. There's a lot of people that are causing obstacles and blocks for you. It's kind of what I feel. So I hope that helps you in some way, Misha. Carolina Powell, thank you so much. And then we have Carrie Carell. And then let me do Annie Taylor, and I'll get Karen Carell. No reading. Oh, you're so sweet, Annie. Thank you so much. So she doesn't want a reading. Kelly Carell, let's see. Let me shuffle these cards better. Oops. Thank you guys so much for your support, your donations. It means a lot to me. I'm not making revenue off of my channel at this point because I haven't been putting out new videos. Like I said, I've been taking a break. So it really helps whatever you want to donate. and you don't have to donate through here if you don't know how. You can donate to my PayPal. Let me type it out real quick for those of you that are viewing this still. PayPal.me/psychic medium Ray. And then you can also donate to my Cash App, which is, if you want to, not obligated, is at psychic, well, it's the $ psychic medium Ray. It's like everything that I have is handles of psychic medium Ray. So Kelly Correll, let's see her. Okay, the Hermit card came out for you. It came flying out. So you feel lonely, or you feel like in the past like you are lonely. I don't know what's going on, but there's something about that energy for you right now. It kind of feels like you're feeling like maybe alone, or maybe you like it. Maybe you're kind of introverted in that kind of way, which is not bad. Let's see what else Spirit reveals. We have 2 cards that popped out. 2 of Swords. So again, some indecisions, some things that you cannot see. This is more affecting your mind in a way where you're kind of confused about a situation. And then the Page of Cups. So again, you're starting something new in your life. Like there's this new journey for you, a new path. But you keep holding on to the past. This represents for me the past. So again, you're holding on to past things, and it feels like those are kind of standing in your way, your past memories or past feelings. Oh, Shaylin Temple, you're so welcome. So they don't want you to hold on to that past anymore, okay? The Emperor, love life. So something is coming up around, again, could be love. Feels like there's somebody that's very powerful that is not, if it's not in your life now, like a father figure, or not a father figure, but like a husband or a partner, there is somebody that could be coming up. The Star has you assessing everything and looking at it from a deeper level. For me, it's a very, beautiful card, like purification, and then again, we have this card here. So it's like 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Wands. It's like a lot of chaotic energy around you, but they want you to kind of focus more on the present and not so much that. This is what awaits you, though. So if you've been asking about your love life or family, like I feel that there is going to be some peace restored. There is beautiful things that are coming, but it's just a matter of time for you. So just be patient. All right, Kelly. I hope that kind of helps you. I know these are vague, but they're general readings, mini readings. It's not like me, doing a private reading, which they're more, in depth. So Jenny, let's do Jenny. And then after Jenny, I'm going to be putting it up. So if you did donate, thank you so much for your donation. But I have to end it because I know my limits when I start reading people and my energy is drained. So Jenny, I'm going to do you, and then excuse me. So, I don't know. Somebody, Sue, what are we talking about? The same page. Oh my God, let me see. Love liver too. Sue says, Ray, I thought we were on the same page. Sue, what are you talking about, honey? Literally, a selenite next to where I sleep, grab at night with my dreams. My throat chakra could use a clean. My God, so many comments. Ghetto ratchet Ray. Yeah, like I said, sometimes I have to hold back. Like I'm like, that meme where that guy's like making an ugly face, and you have to hold back what you really want to say, because if you really go off, the old you comes out. Yeah, and I just didn't want to be that Gemini, because we already have a reputation for being like the devil, because people think that obviously Geminis are the most evil sign in the zodiac. They haven't yet met Scorpios, and I'm not throwing any shade. My mom's a Scorpio, but like they think that we're bad. Like Scorpios, honey, it's a whole nother. You don't want to confront a Scorpio, but let alone people don't want to confront a Gemini because they think that we're like crazy. So yeah, like okay, Jenny, something's going on with you, girl. The 9 of almost. Sorry. The 9 of Swords. So something is going on here with you, where you're feeling kind of like I don't know. You are not feeling well. Like maybe some dream time. You're having some issues in your dreams. I don't know. I feel like there is something unsettled that you feel unsettled. Could be about your love life as well. I don't know. Tonight, I feel like a lot of people are having questions about their love life. So, oops. Um, look, that card came out. It's coming out for a lot of people. So again, I feel like this is about family. Could be love life. Something is coming up around you where you feel a little unsettled. Let me get some clarity here. Get some clarifying cards for you. The Three of Wands. So the Three of Wands, like you wanting a bigger future, a brighter future, but there's some fears. I feel like the Nine of Swords is talking about fears that you have, something that doesn't feel right, but it's about family, it's about the future, but the future is bright for you. The Knight of Swords, so you're moving forward, like everything is going to be fine. So whatever's been bothering you, let it go. Look, the Hierophant. So I feel like you've been searching for answers, and not just through me. Maybe you've gone through a tarot reader or a psychic medium like myself or somebody else. But there's definitely something coming up around this, like you seeking clarity, some spiritual guidance, also like a pull towards your spiritual side, and needing, some of that, like kind of like needing answers, finding the higher purpose of your life and where you're at right now. But I keep feeling family very strongly when I connect with you, my heart space. It feels like a pull towards family. So again, I feel like whatever you're going through, it will get better. But again, I feel like there's some temporary things that you're going to be going through now or experiencing emotionally before it gets better for you. I hope that kind of makes some sense for you. So I'm done. I'm just going to go through the comments really quick here. And let me just see here. If I didn't get to read for you, or if you did donate, I apologize profusely, but I can't read everybody. There's so many people, and I'm just reading here. Yeah, like, believe it or not, we are not that different. Like, a lot of people that got readings tonight, a lot of people are going through the same themes. Think about it. COVID, lockdown, the virus, and people earlier this year that were together. So a lot of people are going through same life themes, like similar. Elaine Aker says, Ray, love you so much. You always make me laugh. Love your readings. Aw, thank you so much. Stacy 420, same, but he's the best. Island Honey has those eyes. What are you looking at, Island Honey? Tell me. Brittany Meehan, lifetime member, Ray of Light. Aw, sweetheart, thank you so much. Stacy, he's totally, I don't know, at key. I don't know what that means. I'm reading. Guys, if you want a reading, like I said, I have my Black Friday sale coming up next week. And so if you've ever wanted to get a reading with me at a discounted price, because a lot of people apparently think that I'm bougie and that my readings are too high. It is an investment for yourself, right? A regular price. This is going to be your time to get them 50% off if you want a reading. Remember, I said that. So start subscribing to my website, start following me on Instagram, start looking at my stories and Instagram, start looking at my YouTube stories as well. So hi, Laura Guillen. I love you too. Thank you so much. Your last name reminds me of Vanessa Guillon. I don't know if we pronounce it the same way. She's been on my mind a lot, though, like and her family. I don't know for what reason. When we were going through, was it Veterans Day, November 11th or whatever, I kept thinking of her. It just, that case has always been in my heart. So... And don't believe all the BS out there, people spreading things on other readers' channels. I have Drusilla's. I have two in particular that are readers or in the community, but they're hateful and spiteful, leaving ugly comments about me and my readings and whatnot. It's not true. Don't believe it. It's patootie, okay? It's malarkey. But anyways, I love you guys so much. I want to thank you for those of you that stayed here. I have 149 people that watch me. I am okay. I haven't had a meltdown. Energetically, I'm still kind of processing, and the light is horrible. So if I look tired, it's probably that. But I am tired emotionally. Well, energetically, I am tired. So I'm going to go and retire for the evening. I hope that you all sleep well. I hope you are staying warm if you're living in an area where there's a cold front or winter. And most of all, stay connected with me on Patreon, on Instagram, because those are the two forms right now that I'm using a lot. I will be doing more readings here on my YouTube channel on celebrities, but for right now, I'm kind of taking a little maintenance for the month of November, especially since I have the Black Friday sale coming up. I also have a tarot class that I'm teaching. So if you want to join the class, you can go to my website onto the events section. There is a link there. You can go to Instagram, and it is listed under my link in my bio. If you click on that, it brings up all the stuff that I have, like my website, the link to my YouTube channel. You can go to the events section. It's going to be a Zoom type of 2-hour lecture that I'm doing, or webinar, whatever you want to call it. It's basically a class that I'm offering. It's entry level 1. So if you are familiar with tarot, you may not want to take this. If you are not familiar with tarot at all, I'm going to be doing this and over the next 2 or 3 months, I'm going to be teaching a level 1, a level 2, and a level 3. It's $25 to join that webinar. And basically, I'm going to be covering the major arcana in level 1 and the minor arcana and giving you the basic meanings of it. Level 2, I will kind of go more into depth on how to interpret cards and how to read them as I would, because that's kind of like the area that I'm going into now, more of teaching. I'm still doing readings, but I'm kind of doing more of the teaching on Patreon and also through these webinars that I'm offering. And then level 3 will be more in-depth analysis of the tarot, right? So if you want the class to take the class, I recommend you go and start getting these before November 29th. It is the Rider-Waite Tarot deck, and have that, okay? All right, guys, I'm signing out. Love and light to each and every one of you. And before I go, let me just say, con mucho, mucho amor. Just like Walter Mercado used to do, right? I love you guys. Take care, and I will be back. Bye.